Plat Star, day one, we didn't have a great showing, 53%. Maybe one or two mistakes. I don't think we necessarily played all that badly, but things really did not go our way. There were a couple of hands that we just did not get the right read on. There were a handful of misguesses that cost us dearly when basically none of the field was taking the lines of play that we came up with. And so that ended up being 53. We got a 71. I don't know who Vlad 9 is. Also, this is a new, this feels new, right? For BBO. They have like these little buttons that you can hover over as opposed to just like a username that's highlighted in blue that you can click on. Yeah, a little bit of a different layout, but these are our scores from yesterday. And I looked through a couple of the deals. I actually do want to highlight this one because I think this is absolutely insane, and I think everyone lost their minds on this one. But one of the things that I was noticing as I was looking through the hands, and this is probably the reason why we were like 50 instead of 60, is that like if we look at some of these deals, sure, we got some of the top marks for like most of the field, but we never got any of these like the robots lost their mind on defense sort of hands. And it was all just kind of random. It was based on different spot cards being played. This one, we made 3 no trump on this deal. There were some pairs who made 10 tricks and 3 no trump. This deal looks like on this one we actually did get the top score, but this one as well. But a lot of these, okay, maybe not a lot of them, but some of them, some of them, we had some hands where while we're getting 60s, there are pairs in the field scoring in the 90s, and getting hundreds isn't necessarily what you want to aim for match point wise as declare. You should really be hoping for more scores like this. But if you're getting no hundreds, it's a little bit unlucky. Like if you're doing things that are superior to what the field is doing and you just don't tend to get hundreds for some reason, but other pairs are getting those scores, you're not going to end up at the top of the leaderboard. But I did want to bring this one up again because I think our line of play, I think, was like pretty strong. This is the one they led the diamond. We took a diamond finesse at trick 1, not overtaking the king of diamonds because that's obviously just going to cost a trick most of the time. Ace of clubs in case the king of clubs came down, a club to the 10. West has no information about the deal but decides to switch to hearts. And maybe there's an argument that with this exact heart holding, a heart switch doesn't really cost. Pretty likely that East has either the ace or king of hearts. Pretty unlikely that East has both. So maybe we're a bit unlucky that West happens to have this exact heart holding as opposed to king jack 5th or ace jack 5th or ace queen 5th or king queen 5th even, you know, whole variety of different heart holdings that West could have where it would be very risky to switch to a heart. But that's what we did. On the Traveler, I actually noticed that basically everyone overtook the diamond queen at trick 1 to take a club finesse. And this, I mean, we only get to see one replay for any of these hands, but this is not a particularly good line of play for what I was for what I talked about the other day. You're giving up a trick way too often because you have a club entry once the king of clubs is knocked out, and the chances that the opponents find a heart switch or continue to play hearts are just so low. We could very easily have a 5-card heart suit on this auction, so it's not that obvious for either opponent to play hearts in general. Like, even if East has, like, ace, queen, third of hearts, are they really going ace of hearts, queen of hearts on defense? Probably not, if they have the club king. And by overtaking the diamond queen with the king, you just basically give up a diamond trick. So if it comes back in the club suit because the king of clubs is on side, you're kind of breaking even. You really only lose out if the opponents find heart switches and continue the suit. And the king of clubs is on side. So I don't understand what the field is doing, but basically the entire field won the king of diamonds at trick one. Maybe people are thinking this is imps. It's obviously not. It's match points. At imps, maybe that's the right line of play, but I'm still not even convinced it's right at that form of scoring. I think it gives way too much away to overtake the queen of diamonds with the king. If the king of clubs is offside, they're definitely finding a heart switch and you're going to go down. Whereas ace of clubs club, no real guarantee. Anyway, a couple of other hands that just didn't really go our way. Five clubs on board 15, obviously. Like, we got the 4-1 or 4-0 trump split that we could have investigated, but I did not. 3 no trump. We misguessed the spades at trick one, and it turned out to be disastrous. So ultimately, we're about average, but not out of it yet. Definitely takes about 62, 63% or something to win this thing. So if we have a couple of high 60s, we might have a chance. Let's get into day 2. A spade on our right, partner's a passed hand. We overcall 2 hearts. I think that's the right thing to do. At match points, 5-card major, you just kind of have to bid it. If you bid a no trump with this sort of hand as an overcall, you miss out on playing in hearts, and that tends to be a bad thing at match points. At imps, I think it's less important to overcall 2 hearts with this sort of hand, but it might still be the right thing to do. Either way, we're in 2 hearts. We get a spade lead. 6 of spades could be 6-2 doubleton, or it could be a singleton. I think given that East didn't balance with 2 spades, it's much more likely to be a doubleton. We have 1 dummy entry in the ace of clubs. Okay. A couple of options. I think I want to play this hand mostly as a cross ruff. So we could go win the jack of spades, club to the ace, heart to the king, play another heart. And if hearts happen to be 4-3, then we could set up our 5th heart eventually. Pull 3 rounds of trumps. I think I'm more tempted to just try and cash a bunch of my side tricks and ruff a diamond. And eventually exit and hope that the ace of hearts is on side to score my king of hearts later. Because if we play a heart to the king, I mean, for one thing, it might just lose, and that would be bad for us. But secondly, hearts could be 5-2. And so if we try and pull trumps, we end up only scoring 1 heart trick as opposed to 2 of them if we could ruff a diamond in our hand. So I think I want to win the jack of spades and just go ace of diamonds diamond immediately. There's some risk by not pulling trumps that we end up losing a club trick if clubs are 5-1. But I think that's less likely than hearts being 5-2, for one thing. And secondly, we might just not be able to do anything if clubs are 5-1 regardless. The opponents just might establish a cross ruff, and we don't have a ton of high trumps. So if spades are 6-1, clubs are 5-1, we're in a lot of trouble already. All right, let's go ace and a diamond. Oh, there's the 2 of spades. So spades are 6-1. Not a great play from East to show that off to us. Does that change my decision any? Because now I can't cash the ace of spades unless I pull trumps. I mean, West is overwhelmingly likely to be long in hearts on this auction, so it wouldn't be terrible if East played a spade away from the king and West ruffed. Okay, I've changed my mind. Let's pull trumps. I want to score the ace of spades. So club to the ace, heart to the king. 9, jack, king, 2. Okay. Spade over. Great. Now a diamond. And now we can pull trumps. That worked out great. So they blew a trick in the spade suit itself. Because West ruffed with a natural. I guess I'll cash a couple of hearts. I mean, I can't imagine that they're going to make an error here, but can't really hurt. Yeah, no one has pitched enough clubs. All right, they can have the rest. But plus 110. Fascinating. Diamonds were 5-1. Looks like we took the right line of play. I don't think we would have made this if the opponents had just been passive on defense, but East got a little bit overzealous returning a spade. Board 2. We've opened a heart in second seat. Looks good. A spade from partner. We decide to rebid 2 hearts. We have a lot of playing strength. It might be a little bit shy of 3 hearts, but man, that 7th trump and such a good heart suit itself. Anyway, we decide to bid 2 hearts. Partner jumps to 4. Makes me a little uncomfortable. We could be missing a slam. Not opposite this hand, though. Okay. Well, king of diamonds to the ace. Yikes. And a diamond return. All right, West does cash the 10 of diamonds. Well, I guess we take the heart hook. I don't really see what else to do. East could, of course, have the king of hearts with the ace of diamonds. They haven't really turned up with much, so no reason to try and drop the king. Oh, look at that. King third on side. Did West forget to bid in the auction? Yeah, West just has a automatic 2-0 overcall and forgot to bid over a heart. Well played. All right, board 3. We open a no trump. 15 count. Stamen, 2-0, and we reject. Seems reasonable. Ooh, partner. We need to talk over with partner what hands qualify as invites and what are game forces. A 9 count with a 6-card minor. It's not a great 6-card minor, but I think you just have to game force this, even though it's match points. All right, Jack of Hearts lead. We can knock out the ace of spades, but we have to figure out what we're doing in the club suit. I mean, percentage-wise, just ace of clubs, club to the king, obviously. So knocking out the spade ace would set up 3 spade tricks. Knocking out the club queen would set up 3 club tricks, right? We have 2 of them, and we would end up with 5 total. So it's certainly best to knock out the spade ace first. And if we lead, say, the 10 of spades and it holds, then we can switch our attention to clubs. Although we have a little bit of a dilemma, don't we? Because if we go ace king of clubs and the queen doesn't fall, we actually don't have a fast entry over to the north hand. All right, does East play the king of hearts at trick one? They do. Well, we got to win the opening lead, I'm pretty sure. If clubs come home, we'll be able to take 11 tricks, and if we duck the opening lead, the opponents can cash out the ace of spades, ace of diamonds. They might not, but they probably would. So got to win the opening lead. All right, let's run the 10 of spades, see if this holds. West hops up with the ace. Wow. Continues the 10 of hearts. So once again, I think we have to take this trick. It's certainly true that if East has the ace of diamonds and hearts are 5-3, that we can keep West out, completely out. But I think it's just too much of a position to not try and make all the rest of the tricks from here, save the diamond ace. So we'll win. Yeah, and now we do have this dilemma in the club suit itself. I guess I'm going to go ace king of clubs. I don't really see any reason to go against the percentage here. And I think it's a little bit more likely that East has club length, given that West has led the jack of hearts and continued the 10. So West started with jack 10 8 and presumably heart length. So that makes it more likely that East has 3 clubs as opposed to a singleton, which doesn't really help us. I mean, if East has 3 clubs, we're not in great shape. Okay. Ace of clubs and a club it is. Ace 9 2 7. 8 10. 9 10. Okay, I really do read into the robots carding, and they tend to give honest signals. Is there any reason? But I think the robots have also... So I think the robots in this event use the beginner robots or whatever, the intermediate. I don't know what they're called, not the advanced robots. And the advanced robots do a much better job of signaling, but the beginner robots seem to play cards at random. Like I think we saw that hand yesterday in 5 clubs where the robot played the 8 from jack 9 8 7, which is just like a completely random card. I mean, 10-9 doubleton, you would play the 10 then the 9 100% of the time if you were signaling. I think I'm gambling on sticking the jack here. It's such a weird play from the robots. All right, let's do it. Boom. Easy game. All right, they can have the last trick. It was jack 10 doubleton. Why? Why? Oh, this is unbelievable. East played the king of hearts at trick 1. Why did East play the king of hearts? It doesn't matter. Okay. 2-10, we'll take it. Pass, pass, pass. A club. Looks good to me. We have 13. Partner raises to 2 clubs. Wait, inverted minor? By passed hand? Question mark? I don't know about that, buddy. But 2 clubs it is. I mean, if partner makes an inverted minor raise, I don't know why we're not accepting. Partner has an invite. Sure, they have a passed hand, but we have quick tricks. We have a big club fit now. 3 no trump might have some play. Anyway, here we are. 10 of spades lead. So that's 10 doubleton or something like that. Can't pick up clubs if West has 3 of them, no matter what spot East has. I guess I can pick up clubs if West has 4 of them. No, I can't. Never mind, just kidding. So we can pick up the spade suit for 3 tricks. The problem is that if clubs are 3-1, let's say I win the ace of spades and I go ace of clubs, club to the king or something, like club to the king, club to the ace, whatever, and West turns up with a long club, because West is short in spades, West will be able to rough in on the 3rd round of spades. So, like, win the ace of spades, club to the king, club to the ace. Let's say I play a spade to the 9 at that point. East wins and they switch to hearts. I win the ace of hearts, I take a spade finesse, but West roughs and then they cash their hearts. I don't really see a way to avoid this problem, though. Like, I'm thinking about ducking trick 1, but that just doesn't help. Even if West continues a spade. Oh no, it does help, right? I duck trick 1, West continues a spade, I win, unblocking the 9 from dummy. And then I go ace king of clubs and a 3rd club. And then I can take a spade hook, pitch a heart loser, and then try and guess the diamonds. Yeah, ducking trick 1 of course works. I'm going to find out this is a singleton 10. And the 10 of spades is going to hold, West is going to switch to diamonds, East gets in and gives their partner spade rough. I mean, this is... I can see it coming, but I think I like this plan. It's pretty hard for a defender to not continue spades at trick 2 if the 10 of spades holds trick 1. It's practically impossible. I mean, the robots have done impossible things before, so I guess it's anything could happen, but I think I like this plan. Because if West continues spades, I do pitch a heart loser. All right. 10 of spades holds. Now what? Spade? Boom. Okay. Now we're in good shape. Club to the king. As long as clubs are 3-0 or 3-1 and not 4-0. Although I guess if they're 4-0, East shows out on a club to the king, and then I can still take a spade finesse. West roughs in with naturals. Or that works. Okay. Let's see if the robots will make my life easier for me. I'm going to go club to the 8, take the spade finesse pitching heart, and go ace of hearts and a heart. If East has the king of hearts, they might hop up with the king. Oh, this is no good, right? Yeah, this is no good because they could play a 3rd heart and then I'm trapped in dummy. Okay, but I could go heart to the ace, spade hook, pitch a heart, and then exit a heart. I mean, West will probably win the trick, but I wouldn't be any worse off. I could try exiting the jack of hearts so East is in. I mean, they can always play a 3rd heart and put me in dummy, but I guess this is fine. All right, heart to the ace. Spade hook. Pitch a heart. And exit a heart. Let's try a low heart. 10? Aww. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can still try and guess the diamonds. So, I think we play the jack. What do I know about the hand? It went pass, pass, pass. East has turned up with the queen, jack of spades, the queen of clubs, the king of hearts. Wait. Wait a second. They can't have the diamond ace, right? That would give them way too much in terms of values for being a passed hand. Unless I forgot where the queen of clubs was, which is possible. I remember clubs were 2-2, but I'm not certain I know who had what. I guess I'm going to play the king. I think I've counted out the hand correctly. All right. They get the last trick. So, like, similar to when we do this and East turns up with the diamond ace, I expect this to be, like, a huge result. I mean, not just because we duck trick one, and that probably gave us quite a few match points already, but because when we led a diamond to the king, West didn't play the ace, I think a lot of the field is just going to play the jack on that trick. Maybe they'll have been able to count out the hand like we did, but it's not so clear. Anyway, 130. That feels like a good result, finally. How have our other results been? I forget. I think we've done pretty well so far. Yeah, we have. We've actually had a really good start to the day. We're in four hearts doubled. A diamond by partner, a spade on our right. We have this hand. I think pass is probably correct. 2-2 clubs makes getting spades in way easier. Oh, that's true. That's true. Hey, Rob. How's it going? Hey, Eric. 2 spades on our left. 3 diamonds by partner. 3 spades on our right. I don't understand 4 hearts at all. Have a good set today? Thanks. Oh, yeah, Eric, you do make a good point that with 2-2 clubs, people will pick up the spade suit. So it all comes down to the diamond guess. But still, I guess we'll take a look at the end. I do think that this is going to be at least 80, maybe 85, maybe even more. I think it could easily be more. Then again, you know, if we lead a diamond towards the king jack early, maybe the robots hop up with the ace and people get the guess right that way. But if our West opponent ducks when we lead a diamond up, I think a lot of the field would get it wrong. 4 hearts got doubled. 4 hearts is regretting not bidding the previous round. I know. That's not a good thing to do. See, this is why you make these negative doubles. I don't think this hand is good enough for a negative double for what it's worth, but I just don't really see a reason to bid over 3 spades. Anyway, we're in 4 hearts. And we have 3 top losers. We have to guess the trumps. We're going to need to pick up some tricks somewhere. Club to the jack, king of clubs, huh? This is a pretty strange defense so far, but okay. So he started with ace, king, jack of clubs. Wow. I don't think East has 7 clubs. I think I'm just going to rough a couple of clubs low. I need to get the diamonds moving. I think I'm just going to lead a diamond at trick 2. Or trick 3. I mean, West probably has the ace king of diamonds, right? West probably has ace king of diamonds, queen third or fourth of hearts for their double. Otherwise, how is West doubling this thing? West has no club tricks, no spade tricks. All right, let's ruff. Let's lead a diamond. West should win the king. They win the ace, which is interesting. Continue a spade. Yeah, that's a good play. Because this is going to force the dummy. All right, let's try a diamond to the 10. I don't think if East has the king, they're going to duck. They don't. They play back a diamond. Whoa, wait a second. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Oh, if they had played a spade, I was going to be in huge trouble. But now I can actually make this if I play West for queen third of hearts. I can ruff high. Is that the play? I think that's the play. I mean, West has turned up with nothing. They've turned up with the ace of diamonds, no club honors, no spade honors. I think they have to have the queen of hearts. I mean, they probably have queen fourth, so this point might be irrelevant. Maybe I should be a little bit worried about that and try and get out for down one. Let me think for a sec. So if I ruff with the king of hearts and I lead the 10 of hearts and it wins and East shows out, now what? If I play a heart to the jack and a diamond pitching a spade, West ruffs and then they can force down. Yeah, I might go down 2 if I try and make this. Oh no. I mean, this has been pretty poor defense so far. That's not true. The opening lead is whatever. I mean, I don't know why West led a club, but West has been kind of on point ever since that. They switched to spades. East is the one who's not really sure what's going on. I think I might just pitch a spade here and play for down one. Can I actually get out for down one? Let's say West does have queen fourth of hearts. I pitch a spade, West ruffs, West forces dummy and spades. So I ruff. Ooh, maybe I don't get out for down one. Yeah, actually, I'm still down 2. Oh, so maybe this is genius defense from East. Or it's terrible if West only has queen third of trumps. I guess we'll find out in just a sec. But yeah, I think we ruff high. Run the 10 of hearts. All right. Oops. Oops, opponents. Oopsies. Oopsies. That was not good defense. I don't think we make it if they continue a spade and force dummy. Because I don't then have the entries to pull trumps and run the diamonds. Yep. 790, we'll take it. All right, board 6. We opened a diamond. Partner bids a spade, we bid a no trump. Looks good. Partner bids 2 no. Okay, I think we pass. I don't like doing it with 2 aces and a 5-card suit, but we don't have any fitting honor in partner suit, and we're kind of missing an important spot card. If we had like the 10 of diamonds or maybe even the 9, I'd be a lot more comfortable accepting the invite. Anyway, we get a heart lead. Partner has 11. So how do we want to handle the club suit? I think I'm just playing a club to the queen because it's convenient. If I had infinite entries, I would rather play club to the ace and then club to the queen, or even duck a club on the first round. But I think we're a little bit short on entries. Do I duck the opening lead? Let's think about that. I don't really see a need to do so. Like, maybe if clubs are 4-1, we would prefer to win the opening lead so that we can potentially set up the clubs and preserve the ace of spades as an entry. But I think they're always just going to continue hearts or possibly switch to diamonds. I'm just going to win the queen. I think the king might be offside as well. You know, East may well have played the king of hearts, hoping that... I mean, East played the king of hearts earlier on board 3 from king 6th when their partner led the jack, which was clearly from shortness. So, you know, you might expect them to play the king here as well. All right, let's play club to the queen, I guess. Okay, let's duck a club. Great. Kept West on lead, so they play the king of hearts. I will duck this one. They continue heart, so we can win. And we look like should play spade to the jack or something. Spade to the jack and queen. Oh, East has the long heart. Of course they do. Why would I think anything else? I mean, why would the robots lead from their actual long suit? Who knows? Okay, a diamond comes through. We have a couple of decisions on this trick. So West appears to have king doubleton of clubs. I think West is very long in diamonds, so I'm not going to take this finesse. The question is, should I take a spade hook when I lead a spade up? Yeah, I think West is pretty likely to be 3-3-5-2 in shape. Maybe 4-3-4-2. Playing the diamond queen obviously risks the contract. I mean, so does taking a spade finesse. I think what's going on is East has the king queen of spades. I'm not gonna do it. Just win the ace. They can have the last trick. Man, West was 4 treble 3. The king of diamonds was onside. Man, this whole hand was all backwards. So West led a heart, which makes sense. I mean, they have to choose between hearts and clubs. King jack 10, king 10 9. That's tough. Could lead a spade, but it's probably bad. Spades were bid on their left. Yeah, the defense completely makes sense. Unfortunately, I just didn't have any safety in taking the second spade hook. That's too bad. 120, though. On to board 7. So that's our first, I think, below average on the day, but we've had some pretty good results. 1 no. We pass in first seat. I mean, that's fine and all. A heart, a spade, a no trump, showing both minors, also seems fine. All pass? Not okay. Why would partner... I mean, partner has a club fit. It's not even just that they have 13 and we might even make game here. Like, they have a fit in clubs. I mean, if partner was 5-5 in the majors, you should probably still bid 2 clubs. But I would have a little bit more sympathy for the pass of a no trump. all of their values in the majors as well, but that's not what partner's hand is. Okay. We get the 7 of hearts lead. Do we put in the 10? Like queen 987, jack 987 are the two combinations where putting in the 10 doesn't work. But queen jack 87, queen jack 97, putting in the 10 will work. I don't think the field is going to put in the 10, so it's a little bit of a gamble. Yeah, and then in terms of how to play the club suit itself, we have a decision in that regard as well. I mean, things become a little bit messy for us. If we put in the 10 of hearts, it loses and a diamond comes through. That would be really bad. That would be really bad. Because then we might strand our entire hand. Whereas if we go ace of hearts, ace of clubs, club, hopefully West gets in if they have to win the club cheaply with the jack, for example, and then we'll at least be protected against a diamond lead somewhat, even though it wouldn't be... We would still lose access to the entire club suit, but there isn't anything we can do from there. But so I guess maybe the point is if East has jack double 10 of clubs, then it is really important to win the first trick. I think I'm putting in the 10. I mean, putting in the 10 also kind of makes it worse when if East wins and plays back a heart, because then we won't have the extra protection. Whereas if we go ace king of hearts, East's honor drops, and then the 10 of hearts is a third stopper. Does it matter? Maybe it doesn't matter to win the 10 of hearts. Maybe I should count tricks. Let's suppose we get 4 club tricks. So if we get 4 clubs, 2 hearts, and 2 diamonds, that would be 8. And in the meantime, they can score a club, a diamond, and at least 3 spades. They're probably going to get 4 spades. Whereas if I win the 10 of hearts, I might be able to score 4 clubs, 3 hearts, and a diamond, and along the way they're going to get 4 spades and a club. So I guess the 10 of hearts does give us an extra trick a lot of the time. The difference between 7 tricks and 8 is a pretty big deal. I don't know, it's like just a gamble, right? You pick something. I would rather be making this guess at trick 12 than trick 1. I'm going to try the 10. Okay. Good start. I think we go ace of clubs, club. I mean, I guess it's possible the heart suit gets stranded. Like, running the 10 of clubs first is a little bit better. And I suppose we also kind of pick up everything other than singleton king or jack of clubs in West's hand. Which is a real possibility. I mean, it looks like... I don't know if the opponents play support doubles here. But maybe spades are 5-2. I guess in that case, West is more likely to not have a stiff club. Let's keep the ace of clubs entry to the ace king of hearts. Let's run the 10 of clubs. All right, ace of spades and a spade. Oh, just kidding. Ace of spades and a club. Huh. I mean, I'm going to win the ace. Ace of spades, to cash the ace of spades. So I think what's going on is East has the king of spades. This should make it safe for me to cash the ace king of hearts. Let me just think about this for a sec. Yeah, it sounds like West has the diamond king. So West started with queen jack of hearts, ace of spades, jack of clubs, king of diamonds. That would give them 11. It's a little bit risky. But maybe that's what's happening. Let's at least cash one heart. Yeah, let's cash the last heart and just exit a club. All right, so East wins the king. And they put a diamond through. Or cash the king of spades and then put a diamond through. So if we take the hook, I think West pitched a heart, right? Anyway, I don't think it matters. I'm just going to go ace of diamonds, cash my clubs. They can have the last two. And I suppose it wouldn't matter now that both the diamond and spade have been set up. If East was able to win the diamond king, we would get the last trick. Plus 90. Would we have made 90 if we had played the ace of hearts at trick one? I don't know. At least our line of play just worked. That's nice. Board 8. We're in 5 spades doubled. Oh no. We have a lot of auction to get through here, don't we? Left-hand opponent opens a diamond. Partner makes a takeout double. A heart on our right. We bid 2 spades. I mean, so far so good. I think it's actually pretty reasonable to just bid 4 spades over a heart. I don't think that's so crazy, but 2 spades is fine. I don't see anything wrong with that. 3 diamonds on our left. Partner raises to 3 spades. 4 diamonds on our right. We bid 4 spades. Sounds good. Pass, 5 diamonds. I mean, you just don't bid 5 over 5. It's not a good decision. It could be the winning choice, but you generally want to consult with your partner. I mean, this is one of these hands where, okay, the opponent's a bid a lot of diamonds. I think I could go either way on this. Partner could have some diamond stuff, or partner might be completely just fitting our hand perfectly and have no wasted values. That's often why 5 over 5 is hard, because even if you think that your partner was bidding 4 spades, 3 spades was an invite, 4 spades is bid to make, and your partner's pretty happy with that, they could still just have defense against diamonds. So making these direct 5 over 5 competitive bids usually works out badly, or usually is more of a gamble than you want to let on. So I don't know what I would do as South at this point. It feels close. Like, it imps, sure, I would bid 5 spades here. I think that is probably correct. But at match points, it's real tight, because it's the difference between plus 50 and minus 50 is a full board. And for imps, that's only 3 imps. You wouldn't really care. Similarly, the difference between minus 400 and plus 450 is a full board. So I don't know. Anyway, we choose to bid 5 spades. Left-hand opponent is the one who doubles, but a lot of the times the robots just double based on high card points rather than based on whether or not they think they're beating something. And it looks like they're beating something. Well, look at that. Partner has some defense against diamonds, and we're probably beating that contract. 2 hearts and a diamond off the top. Maybe we score a spade trick. Maybe we get a club trick. Maybe we get a 3rd heart. Whereas we're just down off the top in this contract. Okay, that is not a good card for us. Huh. I'll play low. Ace of clubs. Heart switch. All right, at least we didn't face a 3rd club. So how do we want to play the spades? Let's try and get a count on the hand. So East bid a 4 or 5 card heart suit. It's probably 5, given the way that the auction continued, but I'll think about that. West has showed at least 6 diamonds, and East has bid diamonds twice. I don't think East is doing this with a doubleton. I think diamonds are probably 6-4, maybe 7-3. And clubs are probably 4-2, it looks like. So that should give me a count on the spade suit. West has a heart, 4 clubs, 6 diamonds, and 2 spades. Okay, so we should just win the king of hearts and lead a spade to the king. And then play a spade back. West either has 1 or 2 spades. If they have 2 hearts, they have 1 fewer spade. If they have 7 diamonds, they have 1 fewer spade. So yeah, let's just win the king of hearts and lead a spade up. This is going to be... Oh, they didn't get a heart ruff. That's good. So, I mean, West could be 1-1-7-4. The thing is, with East not returning a heart, I don't think East can have 4 diamonds anymore. Right? I don't think there's any chance East has 4 diamonds. Unless their partner wasn't getting a heart ruff, in which case, sure, East can do whatever they want. So I think it's right for me to cross in hearts and take a spade hook. I mean, it would have been a huge defensive error for them to not get the heart ruff. And I could obviously go down 3 by playing a heart over, West ruffs, and then a club comes through and East ruffs with the jack of spades. It's going to look real silly when West is 2-1-6-4. But then East has made a pretty big error. Yeah, I think we play heart to the ace and take a spade hook. Yeah, West has turned up with 2 hearts now, 4 clubs, 6 diamonds, so the spade finesse is going to work. All right, down 1. So they could have done better if they played 3 rounds of clubs immediately. I mean, I would have to guess, and I may well have gotten the guess wrong. Feels like a good result. It's our first negative score, but I'm hopeful that other people won't work that one out. We're in 2-0. We've opened a diamond. Yo, we have a huge hand. This is not a 1 diamond 2-0 auction, right? We have 19, excellent 5-card suit. No wasted honors other than maybe the jack of spades. This is just a 2-0 opener for sure. Diamond to spade, 2-0. I'll pass. Partner turns up with a 5 count. Do we want to be in game? Partner would bid Stamen over 2-0, and we'd end up in 3-0. Looks like game has pretty good play. We have 4 diamond tricks, 3 hearts, a spade. That's 8 off the top. Club hook or this opening lead would give us a 9th. Okay, how are we going to play the hand? King of spades lead, so we'll win the ace. Yeah, we have a lot of really greedy possibilities here. I mean, we could try and set up 3 spade tricks, pitch a club, and then take the diamond hook and play for 3-3 diamonds with the king on side. That feels like a bit overly ambitious. I think I want to take the diamond finesse, though. So maybe I just win the ace of spades, play a heart over, and take the diamond hook. Against these opponents, they're not going to know to duck the jack of spades, so I'll probably get an entry later to potentially cash the long spade. That doesn't seem like a terrible line of play. It's rather simplistic, and I think that's probably what the field's going to do, which makes me a little bit nervous to try it, because then we'll just get a 50%. But there might not be better. All right, let's do that. We'll see if we can later swindle them into prematurely taking the jack of spades. Jack of diamonds gets covered. Jack, king, ace, 6. I think we need to set up diamonds. All right, looks like diamonds might not split. That's fine. So we will knock out the long diamond. Heart continuation. Yeah, let's think this through. Because I could cash a diamond and heart. I think I'm going to leave the queen of hearts stranded, though. I mean, in an ideal world, I cash the diamond, or don't. I lead the jack of spades, West wins and returns a heart. And then I have the chance to try and pick up the spade suit. The thing is, if the jack of spades... If I lead the jack of spades now and West wins and continues a spade and I get stuck in dummy, I might lose both the diamond and heart. I would have to lead clubs towards the king, and there's no guarantee the ace of clubs is on side. Let's cash a diamond. West pitches a heart. East pitches a spade. Yeah... I think there's enough a chance of a defensive error that I am going to lead the jack of spades. I mean, it seems pretty likely at this point we can cash the queen of hearts and then exit a spade and score at least one more trick after that. But I think this has a decent chance that, yeah, West is going to win and do this, play back a heart. So that worked out. They get the last trick with the club ace, and the ace of clubs was on side, so we were actually just not really in any risk. It was king, queen, doubleton. West forgot to lead from their 6-card major, and instead decided to lead from dummy's 4-card suit. You know, robot leads 101. If dummy has bid something, you always want to lead it, no matter what. Board 10. Pass on our right, we open a heart. 3 diamonds, the classic invite. We decide to bid 4 hearts. Okay. Sounds good. I think we should accept, because we do have a 15 count, and I think we should accept by bidding 3 hearts in case we have a hard fit. Not because we strongly believe that partner must have a doubleton heart for their 3 diamond bid. But yeah, we can accept with 3 hearts, and if partner bids 3 no, we're relatively happy. We have a doubleton diamond. Diamond's probably run. We're in 4 hearts, though. We get a diamond lead. Once again, dummy has bid a suit, so we better lead it. I mean, any sane person would assume this was a singleton. I guess I'm going to win this and pull 3 rounds of trumps. If diamonds happen to split, then pulling trumps is a really good plan. And if diamonds happen to not split, then I think I also want to pull trumps. Like, I could win the diamond ace and lead a spade and hope that East has the queen and West has the ace. And so therefore East couldn't get in to give partner diamond rough. But then I might be able to rough a spade and dummy. But I think I lose out on cashing the 3rd diamond if I do that. And sometimes spades are 5-2. Yeah, I think I like the plan of let's just pull trumps. You know, maybe we get super lucky and West has made an error on opening lead, as they so frequently do. All right, now a spade comes through, so we have to guess. I suppose I'll play the jack. The 8 was a misclick, not that it really mattered. All right, ace of spades and a club. Okay. And diamonds were 3-2, of course. I mean, why lead clubs, for example, when you could just lead dummy's suit? 620. Probably pretty flat. I mean, we could have been seriously double dummy by going ace of hearts, duck a heart, although I guess then West could continue second diamond. But to prevent East from getting on lead. What happened here? We opened a spade and no trump. We bid gazilli, 2 clubs, 3 spades, 3 card limit raise. I don't understand the 4 spade bid. I think we could have a grand slam, right? King, queen of spades, king of diamonds, queen of clubs, doubleton diamond, something like that. Or like queen 5th of clubs or something. I mean, I think we could have a grand slam. I don't think signing off in 4 spades is the right thing to do with all of the controls. What should we do? I mean, probably start cubiting. 4 clubs seems pretty reasonable. It's going to be a little bit difficult for partner to understand what's going on if we don't have a splinter available, which I don't think we do. But maybe if we just cubit and cubit and cubit, partner's going to figure out that we have a good hand. Anyway, here we are. We get a heart lead. Partner does not have a very slam suitable hand, although we could still be making a slam. Heart lead, huh? Well, how do I want to play it? I'm tempted to try and set up hearts. It's not going to work out super great if this is 6-4 doubleton. I mean, it could be queen 3rd, in which case covering trick 1 is pretty important with the jack. I'm tempted to play low. Like, if I play the 7 and East plays the 9, we're going to know what's going on in the heart suit. If I play the Jack and East plays the Queen, I still don't really know what's happening. Obviously, if I play the Jack and East plays the Ace, that's at least somewhat good news. Let me think about what to do. Let's say I play the Jack, East plays the Ace, and let's also suppose that hearts are... Well, they can't be 4-2 then. I guess let's think about the good case, where hearts are 3-3 with the Queen on side. So Jack of Hearts, East plays the Ace, I ruff. I lead a low spade. They win the King. They switch to, I don't know, let's say diamonds. I win the Ace. Spade to the Jack. Heart ruff. Yeah, it looks like I only can set up hearts if they're 3-3. And the Queen is on side. Huh. So maybe I should play the sand as a cross ruff then? That doesn't seem like too bad of an idea. We might actually score quite a few tricks, as long as 3 clubs cash. We might need to work carefully on the timing. Okay, East plays the Ace, so hearts are 3-3, right? Hearts can't be 4-2. Because if West has a doubleton, East would play the Queen here. If West has 4 of them, Queen 10, 9, 6, West would have led the 10, not low. So hearts have to be 3-3 with the Queen on side. The robots play 4th best, so this can't be the 6 of hearts from a 4-card suit, including the 4. Okay. Wow. So I guess then we do just set up hearts. We make 11 or 12 tricks, as long as spades split. That seems like a pretty good plan to me. Can I do better by cross? I mean, I can't do better than 12 tricks by cross-ruffing, but maybe if spades were 4-1, I could do better. So let's say I ruff this. I cash 3 clubs and the Ace of Diamonds. Well, I cash the Ace of Diamonds, I ruff a diamond. I cash the King of Hearts. I ruff a heart. I ruff a diamond. I cash 3 clubs and ruff another diamond. And let's say all of that holds. I will have scored 3 clubs. A diamond is 4. 3 diamond ruffs is 7. A heart is 8. A heart ruff is 9. A second heart ruff is 10. I still have the Ace of Spades. I guess I would be up to 12, right? Because I could then just play a heart and ruff with the, well, over ruff East, and West would be unplayed. So if 3 clubs hold up and 3 diamond ruffs hold up, I have 12 tricks that way without needing to worry about the spade split. There's some chances against 5-3 diamonds because whoever has the short diamonds might not have the spade king. Is that better than just playing for 3-2 spades? I'm not sure. Ruff this, spade over, they win. They play a club, let's say. Win the ace. Spade to the jack, ruff a heart high, spade to the queen, run the hearts, claim. It's the simple plan. It is the simple line of play. I think a lot of people will take the cross-ref line. They both might come out to 12 tricks. Something we definitely shouldn't do is take a spade finesse. Okay, I'm just going to take the simple plan. 3-2 spades. East wins the king. King of diamonds, we win. Spade over. No! No! How rude. Oh, man. All right. Well, we tried. That's really unfortunate. That is really, really unfortunate. Okay. I guess 10 tricks then, if this cashes. Which it doesn't. Down 1. It's too bad. Spades 4-1. I mean, 3 clubs didn't cash, so the cross-ref plan probably wasn't going to go great either. Although, it would definitely have made the contract. Oh well. On to board 12. Pass, 2 diamonds. Okay, bud. I believe you. We decided to overcall 2 no trump. We got 17. This is a weird decision because we have a 5-card heart suit, so, you know, maybe hearts could play better. But we have really strong diamonds. We have a singleton club. Not ideal. I don't know. I'm not sure what I would do over 2 diamonds. I think 2 no trump is fine. It might even be best. Overcalling 2 hearts, I mean, our heart suit's pretty weak, and the 2 heart bid doesn't necessarily show all our values. So I might be tempted to just make the 2 no trump bid, which at least shows what our hand strength is, and partner can then gauge whether we get to game or not. We could easily miss a better heart contract, but it's tough. I think at these colors, I would not risk passing 2 diamonds. Like, yes, partner's somewhat likely to reopen double, and we're pretty likely to get a penalty, but it might not make up for what is likely to be a game our way. So this seems fine. Stamen, we show hearts, partner bids 3 no. Here we are. We had diamond lead. Okay. Well, lots of options on this one. So the diamond leads a singleton. I think what I want to do is win the diamond and lead the king of clubs, and then we'll go from there. That seems like a relatively straightforward plan at trick 1. I mean, I suppose we could try and get away with never playing clubs and potentially pitch 1 on the 4th spade if they come home. But I don't think that's what we're going to do here. 7 of spades is an important card. That could easily help us score an extra spade trick. All right. Diamond. We win the ace. Let's just lead the club king. If we knew what was going on in hearts, it could be important to try and lead a heart towards the king 9 now. Maybe force West to split from a queen 10 holding, but I don't think we want to do that. All right, king of clubs holds. East follows with a 2. Spade switch. Oh. Okay. So I think we should have a double squeeze against the opponents. If East 2 of clubs is to be believed, West has the long club and East is going to have the long diamond. So we'll just have to do a careful job counting the diamond suit. East will return a diamond here. Doesn't matter if we run it around to the 9 or not. Just need to make sure that we time the play correctly. So doesn't really matter what we do. I will win the 10 just for style points. Oh, West pitches a club. Well, we can't do anything if East has clubs and diamonds. We don't have communication between the hands. So if East is guarding both clubs and diamonds, there's no way to squeeze them. But maybe East 2 clubs was a false card. East could have started with a doubleton. That would make more sense. Anyway, let's run the black suits. East pitches a heart and a diamond. Did I need to cash the queen of diamonds before doing all of this? Oh my god, I did. Okay, first mistake of the day. No problem. East pitches another diamond. And a heart. And yeah, West was not squeezed yet. I'm so upset right now. Oh, the Queen of Hearts was onside. Oh, thank God. I guess we had a count on East Sand at that point, but luckily our mistake didn't cost. That's how you know that you're having a good set. I think we're still having a really good set despite board 11 not working out for us. As well as board, which was it? Board 6. Board 13. We got 4 more to go. Let's see if we can end strong. No more forgetfulness about cashing our tricks. East opens a heart in second seat. We overcall 2 clubs. Okay. Seems reasonable. We got a 16 count. I mean, we have to do something. We could make a takeout double. Not so crazy, but we don't have 4 spades. It's not as important to find a 4-3 spade fit. 2 clubs seems fine. Directs the lead, if necessary. Partner bumps to 3 clubs. We're pretty happy. Double by East. I mean, I think we redouble this. I would not... Our hand doesn't have great offensive strength, but partner did raise to 3 clubs with no club honors. I would expect partner to have a pretty good hand for doing that. Normally, you would raise to 3 clubs because you want your partner to lead the suit. So you could do it light. Like, I think we saw Brink do that in one of the bidding contest hands. Whereas, if you don't have a lead direct, then why would you ever raise, right? So 3 clubs, I think, should show a bunch of stuff, given that we have all the club honors. So I don't think we're going down in 3 clubs, given our hand. Therefore, I think we really want to let partner know that we're penalizing them with a redouble. But let's see what happens. Yeah, so partner has a hand that it's probably worth bidding. I think it's close. But they really don't have what we would expect for a club raise. The 4th club is really nice. How are we doing? I mean, it looks like we have a pretty good chance to make this. We have 2 hearts and potentially 2 diamonds to lose. Should be able to end play the opponents in one of the red suits into breaking spades for us. And then I guess we'll see from there. All right, heart to the queen. King of hearts. West follows up the line, so we don't need to risk roughing with a high trump here, unless West is playing Polish opening leads. Let's pull some trumps. Okay, East started with singleton club. They pitch a spade. So yeah, let's just pull the last trump, diamond to the king, duck a diamond, win the ace of spades or something, duck another diamond, East will be in and have to lead into our spades at the end. Nothing too complicated about this one, I don't think. All right. We can claim, making 3. So would the opponents have done better to run to 3 hearts and gotten doubled there? Looks like they lose a club, 3 spades, and probably 2 diamonds. They don't have entries to the west hand. So that would have been 500, which obviously we do better off, plus 670, but they made a pretty big error doubling 3 clubs, and I think it is important for us to try and take advantage of that. West obviously should be running from 3 clubs doubled with their hand. They have 3 hearts. Anywho, board 14, pass, a club from West, a diamond overcall, a heart on our right, we bet a spade. Probably don't do that. We don't have a diamond fit. Our hand's very minimal. We don't even want a spade lead. I don't know about this 1 spade bid. 2 hearts on our left. Partner jumps to 3 spades. Amazing. I'll pass. Partner jumps to 3 spades with this. Gross. All right, King of Hearts lead. So West was the opening bidder. East bid hearts, but West has all of the heart strength. I think we duck trick 1. I really don't want to be forced to ruff a hardened dummy. If I duck and they play a club, I mean, maybe things get a bit uncomfortable. I mean, if I duck and they continue hearts, obviously I'm in great shape. Then I have all the time in the world to lead spades up towards the queen 10. I mean, the only cost for ducking trick 1 is if they switch to clubs and it turns out the West has the ace king of spades and they were planning to play one of them when I led towards the queen of spades, which the robots probably would play, the ace king. But given that West has turned up with the king queen of hearts, I think it's a little bit less likely that they have both the ace king of spades. So I suppose I'll just duck trick 1. If they switch to clubs, so be it. I'll play a heart to the ace and a spade to the 10. Hope to pick off a jack doubleton from West. If they continue hearts, we're pretty happy. King of spades. Just kidding about the ace king of spades being onside. Okay. Okay. This has gone great. This went better than expected. East had all of the diamond honors. A pretty unlikely layout, but... Well, that worked. Plus 140. I mean, I think a lot of the field will just instinctively duck trick 1, ace jack third, hoping that they continue hearts and then get the same defense. That was very helpful. Board 15. We opened diamond, rebid a no trump with a good 14 count. Not really good enough to upgrade. We get a heart lead. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Sorry, partner bid hearts, so hearts is just always going to be the opening lead choice. That makes sense. So we got 4 hearts. We got a spade. We can take an extra spade finesse. Playing on diamonds makes some sense, but it might be a bit slow. They should be able to get clubs going before we can get diamonds moving. But maybe it doesn't matter. I mean, if they take 3 clubs, 2 diamonds, and a spade. Yeah, we should play on spades. Okay. I've decided. We'll win the king of hearts and play a spade to the 10. I mean, I definitely want to play the ace. It's possible West is playing the queen without the king. It's not a very human play, but it has a lot of merits double dummy against a lot of layouts, and that's how the robots think. But it's a little uncomfortable crossing in hearts to the ace to play another spade up. Like, we can pick off 3 spade tricks if West has king, queen, third. Either by ducking this and taking a finesse later, or by crossing back to hand and leading towards the jack 10. The thing is, that really kind of gives the show away, and the fact that I've opened diamonds and not clubs, I think makes it almost 100% the West will switch to clubs if I do that. If I play low on this trick, I don't think it's guaranteed that West will find a club switch. And so that'll give me a little bit of extra time to possibly lead a diamond to the king. It's only really bad to duck here if East has the spade king and West finds a club switch, right? Because if West has the spade king, it doesn't matter if I duck or play high. And if West doesn't find a club switch, then even if East has the spade king, I was only ever getting 2 spade tricks anyway. So like if West continues hearts and I win and take a spade finesse and East wins, like I still have the ace of clubs protection and I have hard entries. Yeah, let's actually play low. Yeah, they do continue hearts. So now we actually have time. We can win the ace of hearts, take a spade finesse, and if that wins, then we'll think about what to do from there. Okay, East has followed low high in the spade suit. So he probably has 3 of them. How do we want to approach the diamonds? I mean, low to the king is probably the only thing we can afford to do. There's no risk right now. Even if it goes diamond to the king, ace, a diamond comes back, and East has the queen 10, we still have the suit stopped. So I guess let's try a diamond to the king. I mean, if this loses, the opponents are definitely double dummy. Brad would run the 6. That would be a big play. You don't think they would ever cover the 6 with the 7? Or are they really not willing to risk the beer on defense on a hand like this? All right, diamond to the king. Yep, now they find the club switch, of course. I'll duck this. Club continuation. We win. Cash a couple of hearts. And then pause to think about whether or not I should try exiting a diamond. I think the answer is no. I'm just going to cash the ace of spades. All right. I don't think there's anything I can do, but let's try the jack of diamonds just in case I pin a 10 doubleton. Not today. 90. Feels pretty flat. Last board of the day. So we've had like 2 boo-boos, but I think for the most part, we've had a pretty good set. Running the 6 would have worked. I mean, just as well as what I did, both would take 0 diamond tricks. You are correct, though. I'll give you that. A heart on our left, a no trump on our right. We overcalled 2 spades. Looks reasonable. I mean, we have a 17 count. Maybe this hand's too good. This hand's probably too good. Maybe. Ish. I don't know. Partner bumps. We bid 4 spades. Looks good. We had a trump lead because that's what North bid. Makes sense. And now what? West opened the bidding. I guess we need to lead a heart at trick 2. If I pull a second trump and then lead a heart, West might just duck, and then I don't have a fast way back to my hand to play a second heart up. They could pull a third trump, potentially. Why did we get the jack of spades lead? I don't know. All right, heart to the ace. So now we can pitch our diamond. What does East have? East has been a no trump. They don't have a heart fit. I guess they could have a really bad 3-card heart suit. I actually wasn't paying attention to East's signal when I led the 10 of hearts. I think East is pretty likely to have the club ace, though, right? Otherwise, they just don't have anything. Brad thinks clubs could be 4-0. I don't think so. That would give West 6-5. I mean, West could have 4 clubs. It's possible, but that doesn't seem very likely to me. I think it's a bit more likely that East has a singleton ace of clubs. Oh, although I guess I can pick that up anyway. I can just pull a third trump and then lead a club. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm thinking about here. Let's just pull a third trump. I forgot that they gave me heart communication, or communication in the heart suit. All right, let's pull a third trump and then lead a club. Okay, heart comes back. Let's pitch our diamond. West has ace jack third. All right, they get a club. East had king 6 the diamonds, but they did have 3 hearts. Makes some sense. 420 to end the day. So how'd we do overall? I mean, even though we had a couple of bad scores, I think we're high 60s, maybe even 70 on the day. We just had so many big results early on. Really low 60. 60.06, a palindrome. I guess some of our good results were not quite as good as we thought. We do have 90s, but, well, 190, a couple of them. But still, overall, 2 no making 2 wasn't great. We had looked at that. We decided not to risk the contract for over tricks at the end. Board 11, 4 spades down 1, we already knew. Unfortunately, the 4-1 spade split did us in. 1 no making 1 was terrible. Huh? Maybe people ran the 6 of diamonds? I don't know. The room must be running the 6. Yeah, there it is. I don't understand that. I'm very surprised. Well, we did have some good boards, so that's good. And 60 is not a bad showing. But it's not really what we need if we want to win the thing, especially after a mediocre day 1 performance.